Running a Fever, episode 38, Partners in Crime.
All right, so welcome to Running a Fever.
Yes.
I've got a special guest here today. You won't be able to hear him very well, but he's kind of my boss, I guess you would say.
Well, your partner in crime, more like it.
Partner in crime is another good way to put it. But Tom Rohr is with me here today. He's the chief of everything at Padua Podcast Network, which by now you hopefully know and have checked out.
And I've just been dying to get out here on a run ever since Michael started running and talking about it. I had a visual, and wow, it's really beautiful out here, Michael.
It is, yeah. And this is the boring part too.
Yeah.
It gets past the marina is a little more interesting.
Uh-huh.
But I've been staying on here, and I've been kind of taking it easy since I recovered from my knee injury.
Yes. Well,
But yeah, it's nice. It's a little wet today, but it's nice and warm. It's in the 60s, I think.
and it's not raining on us either.
Not raining, just cleared up a couple hours ago.
Yeah.
So, or maybe an hour ago. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been feeling good. Actually been really busy this week, so this is my first workout this week.
Okay.
Really kind of overcommitted myself to editing some video and stuff like that.
So you just been busy.
Been real busy.
Yeah.
So I haven't worked out since Saturday, and that was just a strength workout. I didn't get out on the trail that day.
All right. Well, then you won't leave me in the dust probably on the
You're
running part
leaving
of it.
me. You're leaving me. It's not going to be any running today. Just walking.
Oh, okay. Just walking.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Yeah.
good for that.
All right. Going out a quarter mile and coming back.
Yeah.
Trying to get in a routine of doing this 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Doing strength training 3 times a week now. A little over a year ago, fall of 2016, we got together
Mm-hmm.
and we did our life plans. I've talked about on the podcast the book that you gave me, Living Forward,
Yeah.
and how we developed a life plan. And I remember that both of us had physical fitness near the top of our list. It's actually the number 1 on my list. So I'm finally, it took me a year to get started on that.
Good things take time.
Yeah.
No, and I'm the same way. So this year I have quarterly goals, and the only thing that I have in all 4 quarters of the year is a fitness goal. And I hate to say it, with all the cold weather and rain that we've had this year,
Yeah.
I'm not off to a great start.
Yeah.
But you're motivating me with your podcast.
Well, that's good. The podcast motivates me as well. That's my
Right.
main motivation for doing this.
Well, and it's a good thing that there's always tomorrow.
That's right. But don't put off tomorrow what you could do today.
Exactly. Well, here we are.
Yeah. So my big fear was just having time off and then not coming back into it. The podcast kind of forces me to get back and do some more work.
Right. Well, that's good. So now, do you go all the way around the lake? Is that your long-term goal, right?
Yeah, I have.
I hear you talking about it, so I'm out here.
Well, I got almost to 3 miles. I was
Okay.
up to almost 3 miles.
Okay.
Before I got the injury.
Right. So what's the
And,
logistics out here? How long is the track?
It's I think it's 5 1/4. 5 1/4. I was a little confused about that in the beginning, but it's 5 1/4 miles.
Yeah.
And so my initial goal was to do 2 laps, which would be 10.5 miles in one day, and running it all.
Okay.
So, and I don't know, it's almost March. Today's 28th of February.
Did you put a time on that goal?
Yeah, November, I believe it was the 18th,
Okay.
2018.
Okay.
It's definitely in November when I made the goal and I said I'm going to do it in a year.
Right.
But I don't know, but I haven't had any pain at all.
Yeah.
My knee feels completely healed, but I'm definitely going to wait at least another month before, or at least a couple of weeks before I even try to run. So I have that 3 months since the injury.
Yeah. And you've trimmed down quite a bit.
Well, that makes it easier too.
Right. So how much less of you is there going around the lake
This
here?
is where we turn. This is the
Oh, okay.
quarter mile point.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I've lost about 40 pounds,
Wow. Congratulations.
but I got more to go. Definitely got more to go. So I know you were already a walker. How far do you walk when you get out?
Typically when I walk, I'll walk 6 to 10 miles.
Wow, 6 to 10 miles?
Yes.
That's a lot. How long does it take you?
Well, 6 miles takes me about an hour and a half.
Wow.
So I walk at a pretty good pace.
That's commitment.
Yeah. Well, it's just it's a matter of doing your endurance. And now, what I would like to do is I'd like to start running a little bit and just mixing it up a little, get my heart pumping a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I like to walk.
Yeah.
You and I are both. We love podcasts, and it gives me an opportunity to listen to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah, being outdoors is great. I don't get much of a chance to do that because I'm cooped up sitting in front of a computer most of the time.
Right. Well, but I think the challenge for both of us is to make it a priority.
Yeah, absolutely.
To plan our day around that activity.
Yeah, I mean, that's really what happened and why, this time in my life, I always do this though, always like overcommit.
Yeah.
And then I really run into trouble and I have to.
But I love the way you're being, a little dramatic about it and saying, you're investing in yourself and living longer and being healthy. And that's really, when you get up into your 50s, and this year I'll be 60, you really have to look at it that way.
Yeah, I think so. It's important, and I need that kind of motivation. I'm not good at just doing something because it's a good idea.
Yes.
That's not enough for me. Got to have something else to motivate me.
Right. So what is that something else for you? What's it going to be here?
There's a lot of things I want. Like I said, I keep overcommitting myself.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to move these things out, and I might have to live to 120 to get them all done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I need to live longer and get everything I can out of this earthly life.
Well, and I think the goal has to be realistic. It can't be too easy, but it can't be too hard either.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay within the realm of reality. Some people do. Well, no. I can't remember the last time I heard somebody living to 120. I think Moses was.
Yeah. I think you'd have to go back about that far.
Yeah.
Although it's interesting. I know I'm listening to a podcast right now, and they're talking about people living a lot longer, and that we should all plan to live to be 100 years old.
Yeah.
And the scientists are looking at why is there that wall at 109, or that people just don't seem to get through, even if they're in really good shape.
Yeah.
Well, they may figure that out.
Well, certainly a lot of people interested in that, and that's good. I mean, we love life, and we want more of it.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly. Well, there's, it's just more chance for good friends to get out on a nice walk and
there you go.
Share their day.
Yep, this is it. This is right here. This is a good life.
Yes. Now, will you come out here at nighttime too?
Yeah, now I got the light.
Oh, okay. So
got the little Cyclops light now.
Okay.
So I can come out at night, and it's not that dangerous. I think I came out here one time and almost got hit by a bicycle.
Yeah.
He had no lights on either. And that's pretty dangerous.
Right.
So that's one of my concerns. But I got a light, and I really would like to get more reflective clothing as well. So I just ordered some rain gear finally, so I can, if it's light rain, I can go out, and it's bright yellow. So, so that should help.
Yes, that seems to be very popular now. So
yeah, you gotta really be visible.
Yeah.
Even on a trail like this where there's no cars.
Yeah. Well, but there's no lights either, so I can imagine it gets pretty dark out here.
It does, yeah. It does. You can only see what's in that light beam.
Right.
So, well, man, you pushed me here today, so I got a pretty good workout, I think. I think you give me something to aspire to. That 10 miles, wow. Yeah, 10 and a half miles in a day, but I want to run it all. I want to run the whole thing.
Yeah. Are you planning on any races or anything like that this year?
I haven't, but it's one of those things I wanted to look into. Yeah. So yeah, really good workout today. Kind of sweating a little bit. This is 62 by the thermometer in the car, and
that's a heat wave.
Yeah, it is.
Well, see, now I have a good visual of what you're doing when you're out there. So
yeah, I never run out of things to say when I'm out there.
This is the Padua Podcast Network. PaduaMedia.com.